The U.S. state of California is in the midst of a super drought. The past 3 years have been the driest on record, and authorities are now preparing for the drought to continue. We get you more details in this next report. Take a look. Over the last year, California has seen record rainfall in October, but also the driest January to March period in at least a century. More than 200 wells have run dry across the state. This is 57 more than the number that went dry in the previous year. For contrast, less than 100 wells dried up in 2018, 2019 and 2020. The water shortage is affecting the state's rural communities, and we end up without no water, and then they request a water tank on their side. They brought in a water tank, but they did not connect my water line. Hopefully we get some rain and then help us with a solution, but yeah, is a big need. Water. We need water, water, water. Snows from California's mountains usually provides 1/3 of the state's annual water supply. But last year's snowfall was far below average. Californians aren't expecting this year to be much better either. I know we've had to drill a well on our property, but this is the first time the boys have had problems with their well, so I just think it's because it's been so dry this last year. We didn't get much rain, we didn't get much snowpack, and it looks like it's going to be the same thing this winter, so it's touch and go. We will probably have to drill another well. One calls for the wells dry is the massive extraction of water from underground aquifers, and these aquifers aren't getting replenished fast enough by rain and even snow due to drought. Researchers say that not enough is being done for underground management. In a lot of places, people are pumping not just like they were before, but in fact more than they would during a wet year, because they're not getting the surface water, and as a result you can see groundwater tables decline pretty precipitously during drought. According to the United States Drought Monitor, more than 94% of the state is in severe or extreme drought. California says 64% of wells are at below normal water levels. Water shortages are affecting the region's agricultural production. Almost 215,000 hectares of farmland went unplanted this year because of a lack of water. The state is trying to help its farmers. California residents with dry wells can get help from a state program that provides bottled water as well as storage tanks regularly filled by water delivery trucks. The state also provides money to replace dry wells, but there's a law. Get a new one. The struggles of California's farmers look set to continue as the drought conditions keep worsening. Researchers also say that for groundwater supplies to become stable again, about 10% of California's agricultural land will have to come out of production in the next 2 decades. Bureau report. We are wild as